This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Verse 6. And end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp, and the reason why I read Ezekiel chapter 7, 5, and 6 is because the Lord is going to bring evil, okay, to America, all right? Especially to our people, all right? Because our people don't want to turn to the Lord. They don't want to come back. They want to follow his law, statutes, commandments. They don't want to acknowledge the truth of the Bible, all right? As also to you heathens, man, mainly the so-called white man, all right? You Edomites, okay? That's your biblical nationality, all right? Evil is coming upon this place, America, all right? Because we're at the end. We're at the end of America's rulership. We're at the end of, okay, this wicked society, this system, okay? So evil is coming, all right? And that's why we hear the prophets, all right? We're telling you because we're watching, man. We're watching that evil coming, and we warning our people, man, all right? We warning, and as well as the world. Hey, evil is coming. The end is near, all right? We're living in the last days judgment, all right? So let me read it one more time. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 6. Verse 5, starting at 5. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Right, only evil is coming, because we're in the last days. There ain't going to be no more peacetime, all right? There ain't going to be no more, you know, make America great again. Nah, evil is coming, all right? And the reason why I'm bringing out this scripture, all right, really is to show, you know, the times that we're living in, because we're at the end, all right? Prophetic news events, all right? Now, I know a lot of brothers brought this out. I'm bringing it out, okay? Because this resonated here, all right, where I live at, which is in Florida, okay? This is from CNN. It says, Putin boasts military might with animation of Florida nuke strike, all right? And what's so prophetic about this is that Donald Trump, this is his second home. He comes down here to Florida in Palm Beach County, okay, Mar-a-Lago, all right? And for Putin to show a video to his political elites, all right, to the nation, all right, that goes to show you that America and Russia are at odds, man. That's why evil is coming. We're at the end. We're going to see judgment on this place, man. And Russia's going to shoot them nukes at America, all right? Let me go to verse 6. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Right, man. The end is here, man. The end is here. All right, and that's why if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, man, you need to come back to your true power as quick as can, because America's gonna get judged, man. For Putin to show, okay, a simulation of him nuking Florida, all right, and this is actually the reason why he's doing that, you know, just to throw it out there, is because he has an election, all right, so. If he's showing this video, that means the nation of Russia is with, okay, attacking America, all right? Because what happened, man? February 7th, all right? You can look this up, man, all right? America killed a lot of Russians, man. That was reported by Reuters, all right? It was reported by Bloomberg News. So, all right, these Russians are pissed off. Like, yo, they're killing our comrades, all right? Yeah. All right, what are you going to do about it, Putin? So Putin, in election year, he's like, yo, look, I got a video to just, you know, to let my people know that, no, all right, if America does any crazy stuff, we got nukes to attack them, all right? And that's just what it is. Let me continue on, because we're at the end, man. We're at the end that these nations are about to go to war with each other. It goes on and says, Russia President Vladimir Putin on Thursday used a concept video of unlimited range nuclear warheads apparently raining down on Florida, President Donald Trump's home away from home, you see? To tout his country's new firepower. You see that? So that goes to show you, man, the Russians are being stirred up, like it says Isaiah 13. That wasn't part of the lesson, but I'll bring it out. Because really, this lesson is to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You don't have much time to be fucking around, man, all right? Salakia for using, okay, harsh, tough language, all right? But, hey, man, so be it, man, all right? The nuclear war is going to happen. So you better come back to your true biblical nationality, all right? You better come back to the Lord, all right? Because America is going to be destroyed. It's that simple, all right? Let me go, let me get Isaiah, all right? Because that's part of the scriptures. The Lord said he was going to stir up the Medes, okay, which are the Russians today, all right? Isaiah 13, to attack America, man, which is known as Babylon. Well, first I'll read Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Right, so this is a vision that, okay, that Isaiah saw, all right? And he said, and that's why I said the burden of Babylon, okay? So let me jump down to 17 to the point. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Exactly. So your money, America, your whole financial system, all right? The Russians don't give a damn, all right? That's the reason why they're leaving, okay, America. They're leaving the petrodollar, all right? And they're investing, okay, with their resources, all right? And also working with China, all right? So that's why you have the Shanghai, okay, Corporation Organization, the SCO, all right? Not only do they work militarily with each other, China and Russia, they work financially with each other, economically with each other, and you see it, all right? So that goes to show you that the Russians don't care about your silver and gold, America, all right? And as verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Exactly. So these Russians are not going to care about little Tommy, little Johnny, little Tyrone, little Jerome, all right? Little Carlos, little Jesus, little Jose. They're not going to give a damn about them. When they shoot them nukes, you people are targets, man, all right, for the Russians. That's why I'm telling you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, it's time for you to wake up, come back to your true biblical nationality. America is not going to save you, all right? This nation is damned. It is condemned, all right? Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's how you know this is a future prophecy, because ancient Babylon wasn't overthrown by like Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? And we all know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. If you read the Bible, it rained fire and brimstone, all right? So that's obviously talking about a future prophecy, which is now, all right? Can't be talking about Iraq. Iraq is not the glory of kingdoms, all right? Iraq is a shithole. I know this. I went over there. I served in Satan's army fucking 12 years ago, all right? So no, that's not the glory of kingdoms. It's here, Babylon, America, all right? America, all right? The United States of these Americas, okay? It's here. This is where, okay, America is going to be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? Babylon shall be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? So let me get back to this news article, all right? Because Russia, what's it called? Russia is really about that life, and Putin spearheading it. Look what Putin says. Putin boasted about the Kremlin's resurgent military might. Hey, that's the Lord once again stirring up the Medes, all right? During his annual address to his nation's parliament, hyping weaponry that he said would render NATO defenses completely useless. Exactly, man. Russia got the technology, and if you don't see that, you're an idiot. All right, because even this retard, all right, this piece of shit, Senator John McCain was pissed off because he's like, hey, every time we got to shoot our rockets into the sky, we always got to buy Russian rockets, all right? Because Russia has the technology, because it's cheaper, all right, to buy from Russia than to build it from American companies, all right? So Russia been had the technology, man, all right? They can make their rockets cheaper and more efficient, all right? You can look that up. All right, look that shit up for yourself. Go Google it. All right, I'm not bringing that article out. All right, I brought that article out a couple of my videos a couple of years ago. Anyway, continuing on, he drew repeat applause with animation-backed claims of nuclear capability weapons that elude air defense systems and invincible missiles that travel at hypersonic speed. Quote, any use of nuclear weapons against Russia or its allies, that will talk about Iran, that's talking about Syria, that's talking about China, right? That's talking about the Eurasian nation states, all right? Also, any use of nuclear weapons against Russia or its allies, any kind of attack will be regarded as a nuclear attack against Russia. All right? So, hey, you know what? Let me jump over to Isaiah chapter 13. And I'm going to start at 5. They come from I'll start at 4. The noise of multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts musters the host of the battle. Right, man. All these nations, okay, are going to follow, okay, Russia, man, okay? And Russia was going to spearhead it. They're going to attack America, all right? All these nations under the sun, all right? Because eventually even Europe is gonna turn their back on America. Something's going to happen, okay? Lord willing is this year, all right? Which I feel it is this year, but Lord willing that Europe is going to denounce that NATO shit, man. And a lot of Europeans, they're going to be like, the hell with NATO. We're going to follow Russia's footsteps. Russia's close to us, okay? They got the nukes that can devastate us, all right? Europe is already divided. You got Brexit, okay? They're so much in debt that there's constantly civil unrest there, all right? So the governments of Europe are going to be like, nah, the hell with America. They ain't helping us out. We're going to go with Russia, all right? So yeah, so that scripture in Isaiah chapter 13, starting at 4, okay, is prophetic, man. It's happening now. You're seeing it. You're seeing these nations turning their back on America, all right? And you're seeing the allies of Russia, man, okay, staring up, man. The weak say I'm strong. You can find that in the book of Joel, all right? Chapter 3, verse 5. They from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Exactly. The weapons of indignation are talking about, okay, them nuclear missiles, all right? So the Lord put the spirit on these devils, all right, to build them nukes so they can attack one another. Mainly, they're going to attack here America, all right? So once again, let's read it. Quote, any use of nuclear weapons against Russia or its allies, any kind of attack will be regarded as a nuclear attack against Russia. And in response, we will take action instantaneously. That's what he said. Instantaneously, meaning at a moment's notice, okay? No matter what the consequences are. Meaning, hey, you attack us with nuclear weapons, all right? It's game over. We don't give a damn. Okay, what happens after that? We're going to shoot nukes. So if you want to shoot nukes after that, so be it, all right? It doesn't matter, okay? We're going to attack with full force of the Russian might. That's exactly what Putin's saying. And that's according to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. I will stir up the Medes, man. The Lord put the spirit in them, okay, to get ready for nuclear war. Putin said nobody should have any doubt about that. Right, man? So he's reiterating it. He's regurgitating, repeating it. All right? You attack us with nukes or our allies, it's game over for you, America. All right? Because that's a direct talk to America. That's why he made that video of attacking Florida. All right, in Palm Beach County, where I live at. All right, so that's plain. It's plain. All right. Now, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, all right, I live here in America. All right, you ain't got much time to be fiddling, man, and playing around, man. The Lord's gonna attack America, and he's gonna use the Russians to do it. All right. So let's get back to Ezekiel, chapter 7. And I'm going to start at 7 now. The morning is come unto thee, O that dwellest in the land. The time is come. The day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Right, man, the day of trouble is near, man. All right? And that's what you're seeing. The day of trouble, okay? Nuclear war is going to happen. You can't stop it, man. The end is near. Only evil is come. All right? Verse 8, now will I surely pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abomination. That's the reason why, man, I'm making this video, is because your abominations, okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, okay, have reached the heavens, and the God of Israel's ticked off, man, all right? You're into adultery, all right? Spiritual adultery, worshiping these idols, okay? Worshiping a so-called white Jesus, all right? Going into these Christianity churches. That's spiritual adultery, all right? You're worshiping another God's, okay, doctrine, all right? That's not of the Bible, okay? Physical adultery, committing adultery with one another, all right? Homosexuality, transsexualism, all right? Having a woman rule over you. Having these women, okay, thinking they the shit, man. All right, you Israelite, okay, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women, all right? All right, you have so much pride. All right, that's why the Lord is bringing that judgment, man. Because you serve the so-called white man, all right? That's what it is, man. You look at the so-called white man as God. So you women are going to get it too, man, all right? You women, you wicked Israelite women, man, all right? Verse 9, and my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord thy smiter. Right, man? Because when them nukes fly, you're going to know, yeah, it's my judgment, man. All right? And hey, Yahweh Bashim Shai said, I'm not going to have pity, man. That's why the Russians are not going to have pity when he puts spirit on them to shoot the nukes, man. They're not going to care about little Jerome, little Carlos, little Jesus, all right? They're not going to care, man. They're going to shoot the nukes off because Yahweh Bashim Shai put the spirit on them to do it, man, all right? Because you're being wicked, you're being rebellious, you don't want to come back to your true power, man, all right? We see it, man. All you got to do is go to World Star Hip Hop, or you got to go to social media, and you see, all right? You see the wickedness of our people. So yeah, that's it on that. Let me get to one more scripture and I'm going to close out. I'm pretty sure you got the point. All right. Oh yeah, just to throw out there, man. All right. You know, even Putin's so ticked off. All right. He was even addressing Megyn Kelly, that retard, that Edomite thought. And he was telling her, we're not in a new Cold War. All right. In fact, if you want to talk about a new Cold War, it started in 2002. When President George Bush, okay, pulled away, all right, from the it's called the here, I got it right here, Slovakia. It's called the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty in 2002. All right, so this whole propaganda bullshit that America's talking about, oh, now we're in a new Cold War. Nah, it been happened, man, in 2002. So Russia been keeping an eye on America, man. 2002, all right. Bush got out of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty that was written in 1972. So he said from that point on, yeah, we were in an arms race, all right? We've been in an arms race ever since. So this whole new Cold War now rhetoric, that's bullshit, man. That's the propaganda media, okay, deceiving you idiots, man. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that eat it up because you don't do no research, man, all right? So this is what's going to happen to you, all right? That you want to continue to believe on the so-called white man's bullshit, his rhetoric, all right? Instead of believing on the scriptures. This is the book of Jeremiah, verse 15. I'm going to start at 1. Then said the Lord power, Yahweh Bashim Shah to me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Right, all right? Just like it was in the ancient world. How, okay, our people were going off, all right? The Lord said, I'm not on your mind, man, all right? So if you're not on the Lord's mind, I'm not on your mind, all right? So you got to get away from me, all right? So that's what's happening now, all right? The Lord's like, get away from me, all right? My mind can't be towards these people. Verse 2, And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Right. That's what your so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans are going to say. Okay, so what are we going to do when the nukes happen? All right, what are we going to do? All right, okay, fine. All right, we agree. The nukes are going to happen. All right, but so what are we going to do? Well, this is what we're going to say to you. All right, the prophets of Great Millstone. All right, just like it says in the scriptures. Through the Spirit, Yahweh Hashem Ashai. This is a commandment that he's telling us to tell you 2/3. Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as for death to death. Right, you're going to die. You're going to die. Plain. All right? Because you didn't want to come back to your true power. Because you want to be rebellious. All right? And are you probably going to scoff on this video? All right? You're going to die. All right? Death is coming. And such as for the sword to the sword. Right, man. That's the modern day sword. Nuclear weapons. All right? Nuclear weapons is the modern day sword. That's what's coming. Okay? Nuclear missiles dropping. All right? On places like Florida. Okay? And such as for the famine. Right, man. Famine's coming. Because when these nukes drop, man. Okay? Hey, there's no food, all right? And even prior to the nukes dropping, when the economy collapses, all right, there ain't gonna be no food, all right? There's gonna be a famine, all right? Famine in the land, all right? That's just plain, man. You're gonna starve, okay? Our people are gonna starve, man, all right? Because he's gonna, because the Lord has had it up to here with the sins of our people, man. And to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity. Right, man. You thinking prison industrial complex, you think the prison system's bad enough? Wait till the FEMA camps start rolling, all right? All right, this all coinciding to when, hey, man, this World War III kicks off, man. Because war is going to happen. And there's going to be civil unrest here in America, sedition among men, all right? And they're going to push out that they're going to push out the RFID chip, all right? They're going to push out the RFID chip in the midst of this, man. All right? Because they got to control, okay, the population. All right? Because people going to go crazy when they start seeing these nations go to war. All right? And that's prophetic. All right? So once again, man, hey, death is coming. The sword is coming. Famine is coming. All right? You're going to be destroyed. All right? You 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that don't want to come back to your true power. All right? Because you're abominable, man. You're doing abominable acts. You don't want to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. So the Lord's going to make sure he puts the spirit on these Russians, the Medes, to nuke America. And you're going to die here, all right? So Lord willing, that was edifying. Lord willing, that put fear in your hearts to come back to your true power. Okay, also, disclaimer to you Edomites, all right, that live here in America, you're doomed, man, all right? You better live it up, man. You're doomed, all right? So, Lord willing, that was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see from these news articles, we're almost out of here. Shalom.